Hello, lovelies, and welcome to this reading. I am so excited to bring you this reading today because the tea is steamy. There are people out here inquiring about you. Your name is out here buzzing in the streets. You're gonna know this reading is definitely for you because you could feel the energy. You could feel the fact that people are talking about you, inquiring about you, that people are extra curious about you. There's extra attention on you at this time. If you've been feeling all of those things, then this is extra confirmation that this reading is for you. Today, we are talking about what would a tarot reader tell a person that inquires about you. Let's say somebody, a third party, goes to a tarot reader or a psychic or a spiritualist and asks about you. This is what that tarot reader would say. The reason why we're even doing this reading is because for a majority of you who clicked on this video, people are currently inquiring about you in the spiritual realms, okay? And I want you to know what is being said about you. I want you to know if it's the real tea. I want you to know who's asking about you. I want you to know what type of readers are giving information about you. And we're going to talk about some protection tips as well if it comes up. This reading is really here so you know what the fuck is going on and who's inquiring about you in the spirit realms and stuff. A lot of you that tune into my channel are spiritually gifted, so you probably have been having dreams about certain people from the past or have randomly been thinking about certain individuals a little bit extra, and you might have been thinking, why am I thinking about this person? This is why we're going to talk about it today in this reading. You're going to get all the information you need, my love. I'm here for you. Let's do this thing. So we got 3 piles to choose from. Pick whichever pile you are drawn to. The timestamps will be down below, and I will meet you there. Hello, my loves. Welcome to your reading. Let's go ahead and get into this because this energy has been coming through. It's actually been coming through for the past few days. I want to start off this reading by talking about who is actually getting the readings done on you, and then we're gonna get into who's reading and what they're saying. Okay, let's get it, let's go. So babe, the person that is currently inquiring about you with spiritualist is somebody that you work with or somebody that is like a classmate. I'm really getting a colleague energy. This is somebody that is inquiring to a family member who they have a spiritually gifted family member, and their family member is a real seer. Their family member is definitely spiritually gifted for real, and they have pulled cards on you. They've asked the divine for clarity or guidance on you. Oh my god, I keep wanting to say client. So this could also be somebody that you work with. If you're an entrepreneur and you don't even have coworkers, this could also be one of your clients that is a little bit extra nosy about you or a little extra obsessed. There's an obsessive energy here, and there is also somebody who is very much in their head. There is an anxious energy here. They're not really too grounded at this time. They have a lot of thoughts going on, a lot of frantic energy, scattered energy. This is definitely somebody that you interact with on a day-to-day basis or whenever you're at work. Whenever you see this person, they might be like very fast moving, very quick, and they are not fully present in the moment with you. This person has a family member that is spiritually gifted. They are divinely spiritually gifted. They are connected to the Most High, and they also have psychic ability. It could be their grandma, their mom, a sister. It's definitely a female though. It's a female gifted family member. They have asked their family member about you because they feel like they have a little bit of feelings for you, a little fondness. And part of the reason why they have a little bit of feelings for you is because of the playfulness that y'all share. You guys have very like playful, light, or flirty communication, and this person wanted to know if there was anything deeper. What their family member told them about you, babe, is that you're single and that you are kind of in this young, wild, free, young, rich turn energy. They said that you're more unbothered, and they told this individual that was inquiring about you that you did not have feelings for them. The gifted family member definitely did pull cards, but they told this person what they needed to know for their own highest good. And it wasn't necessarily too much of an intrusion of your privacy or trying to reveal or get any dirt on you. The spiritual family member's intention was simply to give their querent guidance and to help them out with whatever their question was. So all intentions here were good. Let's get a little bit deeper. That's one person who's inquired about you spiritually. Also, with these readings, it could be certain people praying about you. If they're not going to a spiritual person, like an actual reader or an actual psychic, actual medium, they're like praying to God or a higher power or their santos, asking like, what's up with this situation? They're trying to seek guidance and clarity. A lot of people are really wondering about you right now. You're causing a lot of people to have curiosity. One thing that a reader would say across the board, pretty much every reader would say, is that you are very prosperous and that you're also very wise. And right now you're in a very fruitful, abundant period of your life. So that's one thing that would come through for all psychics across the board if they had to relay a message about you. They would also say that you are quite playful, or there's something that you're still learning. There is this element of you being younger, you have a lot of wisdom, but you are still growing, you are still evolving. In the goddess phases of maiden, mother, crone, a reader would relay that you are currently in your maiden phase. That's how your energy is coming across through readers. So let's get it, let's go, baby boo. They would also say that you have a very bright future ahead of you and that you are destined for big things, big success, and at this time you are actually working towards it. Let's see what else, and if there's anybody else trying to get readings about you. There was that person, that colleague, but also if you're an entrepreneur or you kind of work very solo, you're more on that lone wolf tip, you have some sort of client or customer that comes and sees you frequently that is obsessed with you. Absolutely. And it could be multiple people that are obsessed with your work. So let's see what's going on here with that and get some information. We have the Justice card. Okay, the truth coming through. And we have the Hierophant. A reader would say at this time that you're very much connected to your own spiritual path. You're committed to yourself. You're committed to your destiny. You're in divine rhythm and harmony with the universe. You have a lot of spiritual protection around you. So if randoms or just not so good people are trying to get information about you spiritually, they're gonna have a hard time doing that because your spirit team don't really play that, point blank period. You have a very high ranking spirit guides as well as divine protection, so not too much will come out from somebody trying to get a reading. Something that a tarot reader or a spiritualist would say is the fact that you're really walking to the beat of your own drum right now, and you are completely over the past. There could possibly be past people that are wondering about you as well, people that you've cut off, people that you have distanced yourself from, situations, jobs that you've distanced yourself from, that still wonder about you, that still think about you. If they were to inquire about you spiritually, they would be hit with the hard fact and truth that you are not even the same person that you once were, and that you've completely moved on from that, and that your life is actually better now. You're living in your truth at this time. Because you are living in your truth, you are free. So a reader would say that you are completely free and that you've moved forward, you moved on, and like at this point nothing can stop you, and you are divinely protected. There is somebody that is hurt by you moving forward with your life and your cutoff game. The fact that you have raised your standards or raised your boundaries, they are hurt by that, but this is this person's karma. Whoever they are getting readings from is somebody that is working in alignment with truth and integrity as well, and understands who you are, sees who you are with their spiritual gifts, and knows that you are not one to be fucked with. Point blank, period. You can't be fucked with. You're unfuckwittable. With that being said, the spiritualist would relay the message that, oh, they're doing good, they're divinely protected, and they've moved forward. And that's about it. Okay, the conversation is short here because they already know what's up with you. Whoever people are going to get readings from are highly gifted readers themselves, highly spiritual ranking people themselves, and it's that energy of real recognizes real. They're gonna keep it short, sweet, and simple and move on. Okay, they see that you're protected, they see that you're spiritual as well, and they know that you're also on the right path. They could also read the intentions and the energy of whoever is trying to get information about you in this way. So let's see some more. Because yes, people is definitely inquiring about you and is nosy about you. Okay, the main thing that people want to know about is this new beginning and this new path that you're on. This is what is a mystery. It is known in public knowledge that yes, you've walked away. Yes, you've moved away. You have transformed. People can see this. People can see that you've changed, but they don't know the fine details, and that's what people are curious about. People are also curious about your plan. What are your plans for the future? What's your next move? What are you moving into? Okay, that's something that people are very curious about. Whatever you did end up walking away from or moving away from, this has people in a frenzy. You have multiple different sorry. My mic fell. Remember how I was saying that there was definitely somebody from your work life that was inquiring about you? That is definitely true, but that was because they had some sort of hidden romantic feelings towards you, and that's literally just the tip of the iceberg. The real tea, that the real people who are really curious about you are people that you have essentially moved on from with your life, and these are people that can tell that you have grown and transformed, and these are also people that are not happy for the fact that you moved on. You moved on and you moved into happiness, and it's very clear and apparent that you're doing better now, that you're happy. People can see this. This is common knowledge. But what people don't know and what people don't see is how you're doing it, what's your plan, what's your strategy, and what's the next move. And this is what people want to know. And when they ask any tarot reader or spiritualist about this, they are still left in the dark, or they're left more confused. And I feel like there is this constant thirst for answers. You have certain people here, maybe one or two individuals, but just people that are in low vibrational states that are literally going broke trying to get information about you. They're not only asking people with spiritual gifts about you and tarot readers about you, they're actually like going around town and talking to people in real life asking about you. It's giving this relentless type of energy. This is where that obsession was coming from. All of the spiritual people that they have talked to, they have nothing but good things to say, and they keep it very surface level. They can't get the details or information that they're craving. And it's not because the spiritual people can't pick up on it. It's more of like, we know this is bad intent, so we're not going to violate the spiritual law. Everybody here in the equation that is working with a higher power is abiding by spiritual law, and the other folks who are just not giving a rat's ass and are operating from lower vibrational states, they are really in a overactive mental energy where they're just desperate and doing anything for answers and clarity because they're absolutely confused and have no real understanding of what the fuck is going on, and they're unhappy at the fact that you moved forward with your life. These people wanted you to stay down, they wanted you to stay low, they wanted you to stay in the same situation. They didn't want you to excel. And now the fact that you are excelling, they want to know what you're doing and what's the plan so they could try to attack it. I want you to know that you're so spiritually protected and so well taken care of by the higher realms that they couldn't get information even if they paid. And they are paying, and they're willing to pay the top dollar, and they're still not getting the information because it's just not allowed. It's not going to happen. People cannot interfere with God's plan. Whatever you're doing, babe, is definitely a part of God's plan. and they're seeking counsel from the wrong people, because whoever they're trying to seek counsel from is also on a divine mission and on a divine path and also doing God's plan. Let's see what else. What would a tarot reader tell them? I feel like the spiritual people just really keep it short and sweet. They also say things that are already known. So yeah, they would say that, oh yeah, that person's young, or oh yeah, that person is focused on themselves, or yeah, they moved on, and that's it. Very short, sweet. The person trying to get the reading is like, okay, but I already knew that. What else can you tell me that I don't know? What about this? I recently saw that they got a new job. Like, what's their position? How much money are they making? And then all it goes blank. Whoever these spiritual people are that they're trying to get these answers from, I feel like they really are trying to go to the best, because they really do want the truth. Like, they're really seeking the truth and really trying to get the master plan here that you got going on. They're trying to figure out God's plan in a backhanded way. They just can't get it. That's the tea. This is a masculine energy that is seeking information about you. They wanted some sort of power or control. They wanted you to stay with them. It's not happening. And if people are trying to destroy or sabotage whatever blessings that God has for you, it's also not happening. What people are trying to inquire about you is, what is your next plans? What are you currently working on behind the scenes? Where are you headed in life? How do you do what you do so effortlessly, so flawlessly? How can we destroy this? How can we block this? And it's like, whoever they're asking is just like, nope, I don't have the answers for you. Even if you pay top dollar, even if I am this amazing, incredible, spiritually gifted person and I do have a knowing, I still can't tell you. In this reading, I'm really seeing the vibe of like, the occult is staying occult. The occult here and why it's hidden is being honored. And nothing can mess it up, nothing can sabotage it. There are readers who will deliver the truth about you, but it's very surface levels truths. It's truths that can be seen clear as day, that anybody can come to the conclusion of. Okay. And if people are wanting extra details, it doesn't matter how much they're getting paid. It's like, the readers already know who you are. They already know that you're a chosen one, that you're God's child. They're not going to violate by relaying certain information to an enemy. They're not going to do it. They're just not. That's the tea. Let's see what else. We're gonna get like a few of these, and then we're gonna get some chimes, and then you'll be on your way. I also want to say, baby, that I recently just uploaded on Patreon, so go subscribe to the Patreon. If you're having a current love interest, we talked about what's gonna be happening the next time you see them, what's going down, how's that happening, all of that. So definitely check it out, because that reading actually was juicy, especially pile 2. Okay, so we have Archangel Michael. You know Archangel Michael don't play. Look how fucking protected you are. This is also giving me the fact that people are inquiring about your money. How much money you got? Channel song coming through is A Lot by 21 Savage and J. Cole. People are inquiring about what you're doing for money, how you're making money, where you're currently living, and your expenses. Like, how much does your house cost? How much do those nails cost? How much is your car? No, it's like, why do you want to know that? Are you gonna pay it for me? Right? So that's what people are inquiring about. And Archangel Michael is like, not my baby, please. So you are definitely highly protected, and anything that people are trying to inquire about that is an invasion of privacy, like, that shit is blocked. They can't figure it out. They literally can't. We also have patience coming here, so this is showing that your energy is very pure. Another thing that a tarot reader or a spiritualist would say about you is that you are walking with God, you're walking with the angels, you are an angel. That is very clear here, and people would say that your energy is very pure, divine, and protected at this time, and nothing can harm or stop you. Spiritual law is very much a part of this reading. Also, you're on your own path, you're on your own journey. This is not something that can really be explained. It's very intricate. This is also kind of giving me hermit vibes, so it's not for anybody to understand, babe. Nobody's gonna understand your path and your journey except for you and your intuition and your own inner compass. You have to just trust and have faith in yourself and where you're being guided to go, and continue to follow the signs that are being given to you by your spirit team. You have a very special and unique path. Also, it could be an ex that was trying to get these readings about you, trying to figure out where you're going. All right, they're not over you for sure, but enough of them. This is showing me that you're also operating from God's timing. God's timing is perfect. There is a new financial door that is about to open for you. Door opening for you is something different than what you expect. You are currently being guided somewhere and you must follow this. Anybody that is trying to get a reading about you at this time or inquire about you spiritually, they're also trying to figure out, where are you going? What are you about to do? Part of the reason why things may have been taking so long, or why certain seeds are taking a little bit longer to sprout, is for your divine protection, and so that the way can be completely clear for you. So if you're being asked to have patience and faith at this time, and you genuinely feel that in your spirit, you feel that God wants you to sit down, please honor that, because that is for a specific reason. You don't want to rush the growing process, but just know that things are going to be shifting here for you, and there's no need for you to worry about anything. The rewards coming to you are going to be absolutely bigger and grander and more beautiful than you even expect. So a reader would tell anybody inquiring about you that you are on a unique path. I'm getting that in order to get a reading of you and to like tap into your energy, your spirit guides actually require certain permission. Like the reader has to ask for permission from your spirit team before they give any answers. Your spirit team don't play about you. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. Okay, I appreciate it. Spiritual reader would also say that you have a good family, you have a happy home, all is well in your household. So let's get some charms. These charms are either going to serve you as additional confirmation or as additional messages. Please take it how it resonates and applies to you. We have the letter R, we have the letter J, and we have the letter M coming through. These could be your initials. Oh, we also have the letter G. These could be your initials or somebody that you are dealing with. Doing this reading, there has been so many different interferences. So really and truly, it is hard to get information about you. It is hard to do readings for you. By clicking on this video, you have given me consent. But I'm saying, when you are not given consent and people are just out here trying to get random information about you, it's not an easy task. Like, it's actually kind of hard. And you're also somebody that you cannot be captured. A tarot reader would say that you're moving very quickly, that you're accelerating very fast, that you are very unique. They might like say something about your hair as well, but like literally that's it. So that is what I have for you, babe. Thank you for tuning in today. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. If you'd like a personal, hit me up. All the information's in the description if you have any questions. Also, join the Patreon, join my sexy palace, because it's hot over there. The readings are fire over there. Don't miss out. And besides that, leave me red hearts if you watch all the way through, like this video, and I will talk to you so soon, baby. Peace. Hi, baby, and welcome to your reading. How are you today? I hope and intend all is well with you and those you love. Let's go ahead and jump right into this reading. What a tarot reader would say about you. This one is for the girlies, okay? So if you're tuning in, extra confirmation that you are one of the girlies. Hello, hi. What a reader would actually say about you is a lot of things from your past. Like, there's past dirt coming up about like how you used to be. Honestly, babe, you are currently the talk of the town. I want you to know you are an it girl, and of course people are going to talk about you. I'm kind of getting in a high school gossip type of way, where it's like people are like calling up their friends. There's friend groups and group chats going off, and you are the main topic. You are the topic of conversation. So what are you out here doing? Honestly, people just can't stop talking about you. With this pile, it's a lot more lighthearted, where people just genuinely have a real curiosity and interest in who you are, what you do, because you are giving this it girl, it guy factor. Playfully, they might jokingly be like, oh, well, ask the tarot cards, ask the tarot cards. Because I'm seeing this like group of females, right? All girlies, and they're like all at the sleepover. And there's that one friend that has the deck, and they're like, oh, what about so and so? What about so and so? And then your name randomly pops up, and they might like ask a question, but it's like all playful giggle vibes. It's nothing malicious. That's the initial vibe I'm getting. But of course, when we pull the tarot, a whole bunch of different shit be coming out after that. The people that are inquiring about you, they really have no malicious intent. It's more of like a playful fun, like, oh, let's see, hee hee. It's not like anything like plotting against you or anything like that. It's more of like people just really love fucking talking about you and are very curious about you genuinely. And they're like, oh, jokingly, what would the tarot say? What would the magic 8-ball say? People are looking at like tarot and spiritual tools as a joke in this pile. The people that are reading for you, they're not taking it seriously. This pile is very unserious. One thing that is a big topic of discussion is how beautiful you are. Like, you're so freaking captivating. Your beauty is gorgeous. So that's one thing that really captures people's attention when it comes to you and your lips. Let's go ahead, let's get the tarot. Let's see. We already talked about who is trying to get these readings and their intention and stuff, right? So check, that's off the list. Now let's dive in, tap in, and see what a tarot reader would say. What would the oracle say? Let's see. Let's get it. Let's go. And if there's any additional messages about who is getting these readings or why, that could also come through. All information is welcome, divine spirits. Let's go. Also, that scene from Mean Girls is coming through when the girls are on the phone and they're all in their bedrooms. We got 6s coming through here. The oracle would say that you're the it girl. Period. No, I'm kidding. The oracle would say that you are kind of like standing on business at this time and that you're very to yourself. The oracle would portray you as a lone wolf. Whoever is inquiring about you with divination, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Point blank period. They don't know what the cards are telling them. They don't understand the translation. And they don't have psychic ability either. Okay, so basically what the oracle would say is that you're really focusing on your success right now. You're focusing on yourself and you're moving away from anything that is no longer fulfilling you or helping you fulfill your divine purpose. What the tarot reader would say is that you're really locked in on what you want to do, your goals, the things that are going to push you forward. The tarot reader would say that you're very motivated at this time and that you're not distracted and you're quite unbothered. Like, if it's not helping you achieve your goals, you're not going to be giving it your time and energy. And the tarot reader would relay the fact that you are very much protecting your energy and protecting your peace at this time. You could have left a friend group, and that is who is inquiring about you at this time. Whoever is watching this pile, you might be spiritual, yes, but whoever you walked away from, they don't have too much spirituality. They're also childish and a little bit immature. If they do have any divination tool, this could be a Ouija board too. They don't know how to use it properly, and they can't even decipher what the cards are really saying for real. Also, it could be the fact that these people are not necessarily pulling divination or using divination with any type of clear purpose, but it could be the fact that they're just wondering about you, just talking about you. And because your name is always in their mouth and they're always talking about you and always talking about what you're doing, where you're at, oh, you removed yourself from the group and now you're successful, whatever, or oh, now you're moving towards these goals, whatever. Because they're always talking about you, there is this energy, and you can probably feel that there is people talking about you. These people are possibly receiving signs in other ways, perhaps through their dreams. But again, the ability to understand what is even being given to them is very small. Let's get some more. Wow, look at you. So a tarot reader would say that you are destined for success, that you are destined for the spotlight, and that you are moving quickly towards it. The fact that you have let go of trying to hold on to certain connections really and truly, the fact that you've let go has actually allowed you to open up to receive greater. Whatever that you were holding on to that was like small but safe, comfortable, and maybe you didn't want to let go of it at one point, the fact that you have now let go is actually causing you to trailblaze and receive even more than you could imagine. You're no longer holding on to what's safe and comfortable, and you're now holding on more to your inspiration and your vision for the future and who you want to be, and actually taking action towards that swiftly. Now that you're taking this action, babe, you are absolutely shining. So what a tarot reader would say about you is that you're successful, and that you're going to be even more successful towards your dreams, and that all your fucking dreams are really going to come true, especially because you are actually somebody who is putting in the groundwork towards it, and there's a firm foundation that is already established for you to go ahead and receive and achieve big things in this life. A tarot reader would say that you are going to be very triumphant, very successful. They would even go as far to say that you're going to be famous one day. And intuitively, when a tarot reader says these things about you, it will resonate as truth to whoever is seeking the information, because they can see it too. And I want you to know, my love, that absolutely nothing is stopping you. You are on the path to success. You are on the path to big things. I congratulate you so much for stepping outside of your comfort zone and finally letting go of control and trying to like hold on to the things that you were once so clinging to. The fact that you've now let go shows that I'm ready. It shows the universe that I'm ready. You're sending a new signal to God, and God is ready to bless and bestow amazing things upon you. So all your wishes definitely are going to be coming true. Those things that you've prayed for, asked for, the things that you've been trying to manifest, like whatever you're currently doing, you're making it look effortless. You're doing it with ease, and you are definitely going to be receiving your flowers. You're also out here keeping yourself warm, so you don't need anybody. And this is something that a tarot reader would say about you, is that anything that you left behind is not needed to be left behind. And it's also giving the fact that you have confidence and faith and belief in yourself at this time. Your belief in self has really, really, really grown and risen, and literally you are a rising star. Also, a tarot reader would say that like you just feel like you don't need anybody, and at this time you might be coming across a little bit confident or arrogant, even a little cocky. That song Ego by Beyonce is coming through. I talk like this cuz I can back it up. You can act like that because you can really back it up. You really have the proof. You really have the stats. You really are out here doing your big one, okay? And it's only gonna get better from here, especially now that you're more locked in, focused, and your vision is clearer than ever. And the fact that you've let go of like certain shit, like it's really only up from here, babe. So keep going. And again, anything that a tarot reader would say about you, it's automatically going to come off as truth. And whoever is trying to get these readings, their reaction is like, oh, that makes sense. Also, we have 444 coming through. So you are divinely protected, my love. You're also on the right path. And the light that you exude, you're literally untouchable. You're definitely on the minds of hella motherfucking people at this time. And it's like, you're just unfazed. You and God are in this nice little union right now with one another, and it's really just you and God, and you doing big things and like having it your way, babe. That's what a tarot reader would say about you, that you're having it your way out here, that you're making big moves, and that you're no longer playing small. And the reason why people are like, oh, that makes sense, is because they could see it too. All right, it's nothing that's hidden. Everything's out in the open. People can see that you are now shining and glowing more than ever before. You're happier than ever before. They could also see that you are more open to receiving. So any wounds that you had as well that prevented you from allowing yourself to be seen, a tarot reader would say that you have healed those wounds, and you're no longer allowing those shadows to hold you back or keep you small. And the growth and the shine and the light that you exude is only going to be increasing. A tarot reader would say that you were made for this star shit. Like whatever it is that you're doing that you're good at, that people can already see, a tarot reader would say on behalf of your name that you were born for this, you were made for this, and that you are destined for success in any field, and you're gonna make money from it, point blank period. Or that you're already making money from it, and that money is only gonna go up. So a tarot reader only has good things to say about you. The news about you is good shit, okay? Good shit all around. Also, a tarot reader might also say that you have let go of a certain connection or a certain somebody, and you're moving towards a new connection, or you moved homes. People are inquiring about where you're living at this point. A tarot reader would say that you don't live in the same place that you used to. This may be for protection purposes. Even if you haven't moved, a tarot reader is going to say the fact that you have moved and you're not where you used to be. All right, we have walking away. This deck has been so on point. A tarot reader is also going to say that you are really, really, really courageous. You're making bold moves. And again, you're just not fucking playing it small anymore. You are fully walking into the unknown with so much faith, with so much courage, and you're bold as fuck. People can see it. It's not just talk. They can see it, they feel it, all of that. Tarot reader would also say that your financial status has changed. So if people knew you when you were a little broke, a tarot reader is going to say that you're no longer having financial issues. Things have balanced out or worked out in your favor here, and they've changed for the better. Tarot reader would say that you are very spiritual and that you are very one with a higher spiritual divine power. I think there's a Bible verse that says something along the lines of, if God is for us, who can be against us? That's relevant to this reading. The tarot reader would also say that you are very balanced in both your masculine and feminine energies, both your light and dark energies. You're not good or bad. You're both. This is what a tarot reader would say about you. And again, people could see this shit. I want you to know that there's a significant relationship coming in for you, whether you see it or not. I'm telling you, it's about to happen. Let's get these charms, baby. These charms are either going to serve you as additional confirmation or as additional messages. Please take it how it resonates and applies to you. Definitely a message is coming forth here. And people definitely have received spiritual messages about you. And it's all true, whatever they receive, but it's also things that are already public and are already known. A tarot reader would also say that you're very feminine and that you're very gentle and you're very much embodied in your feminine energy and operating from that state at this time. We have the letter U, A, C, and M. These could be your initials or the person or people who are trying to get these readings about you. We have the sign of Capricorn. That could be your sign or these people's sign. A tarot reader would say that you're focused on your money right now. You're focused on your business and you're minding yours, point blank period. A tarot reader would also say that you love animals, that you're an animal person, an animal lover, and you have an island vibe. So you are very much easygoing. Like, you're not letting anything stress you at this point in time. So if somebody is coming with the bullshit, they can expect you to walk away because you're not going to be putting up with it. You're also really just flowing with life so beautifully at this time. So a good motherfucking job. You're in divine flow. You're in sync. You're in alignment, babe. And your vibes and your energy is so good. A tarot reader would definitely say that you are magical and you are special. and that you take very good care of yourself. They might also say that you really like the beach. There's an otherworldly quality about you. This is definitely noticed. People might inquire about this, but there's not too much information that is revealed. And you have a nice voice. You got a lot of love. Okay. So thank you for watching, babe. I appreciate you allowing me to read for you. Just know more and more money is coming, especially as you let go and just allow yourself to be open and receptive to all the wonderful blessings that life and God have for you. You are chosen, you are destined to win, and everybody knows it. So I want you to fully know it and believe it with all your heart, and just be who you want to be out here and shine. Be who you're meant to be. You already know that you're destined for big things and that you're successful, and to stay courageous and to believe in yourself. I feel like you already know all of that, but I just want to remind you and just know that I'm rooting for you. I love you. You are so supported and you got this. Thank you for watching. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. Definitely join the Patreon if you're wanting sexy reads. Okay, it's popping over there. Also, like this video, leave me red hearts and subscribe, and I will talk to you later. Peace. Hi, baby, and welcome to this reading. I hope and intend all is well with you and those you love. Let's go ahead and get into this reading. First off, I want to compliment you on your energy because I like how calm and mysterious you are. You're definitely a mysterious being. You really just stay out of the way. You do your thing and you're gone. Also, if you do pop up to social settings, it's like you come, you show face, you'll talk to who you want to talk to, and then you just leave. You leave the party mysteriously, you leave the event mysteriously, and then people are like, wait, I swear I saw so and so here a little earlier. What happened to them? And then the whole party's talking about you. Lo and behold, you're already in your bed with your face mask, with your Netflix on, chilling. Or you're asleep. The whole point is you're out of there. It's like you're out of there, yet everybody is still talking about you. You have a very mysterious allure about you. You definitely have siren energy. You kind of glide and ooze and move through a room very seductively, and it's very much intoxicating. People who meet you, encounter you, instantly get hooked on your vibe and on your presence because it is so strong, potent, as well as rare. It's like you are the love spell. Also coming through here is the fact of potions and smells. You smell really good. People get very infatuated with you. And the reason why people get infatuated with you, I'm picking up on men and women that get infatuated with you, that are allured by you. Predominantly men though. Masculine energies can get very obsessive over you extremely easily, because of how alluring you are, because of how you smell, and this mysterious energy about you. You might show up, your presence is definitely there, but nobody knows like shit about you for real. Whoever is getting readings about you, whoever they're going to get these readings from, is a poser. They're somebody that is doing it for the money. When I say that they're doing it for the money, this is somebody that is telling their client whatever the client wants to hear. For example, let's talk about it for real. Let's say a man becomes obsessed with you, and I want to relay at this point that there's multiple masculine energies that are currently obsessed with you. There's feminine energies that are obsessed with you as well, but their obsession is a little bit different because you're serving a little bit more as an inspiration versus a love interest. The masculines are looking at you as they want to be with you in all ways. They want you to take them under. They want to be under the spell. They are under the spell. Okay, so let's talk about it. A masculine is obsessed with you, right? And they go to a spiritualist and they tell the spiritualist, oh my God, I've met this girl. She's amazing. I think I'm in love with her. I'm obsessed with her. Can you tell me anything about her? I don't know too much about her, but this is her name. Here's a picture. If they have a picture, most of them probably won't have a picture. If they do pull up a picture, I'm getting that it's from Instagram or social media. A real scenario, this happened. And the spiritualist would proceed to tell this masculine that you are the one. That you are the one. And that, yes, there's a future. You guys are soulmates. And there is a real connection here, and you guys are going to get married in the future. And oh my God, the sex is gonna be fabulous. Like, whoever this reader is, I mean, they are fantasy. They are blowing the smoke up these men's ass. Specifically, it's like one guy, but it's like multiple men who are obsessed with you, that if they were to go to a reader, they most likely would attract this type of fake experience, that, as well as feeding their delusions. The men who are obsessed with you at this time are mortal men. I'm pretty sure you should know what that means, because you are a grade A classified witch, babe. You're also a siren. So a mortal man is a man who is very heavily engrossed in the 3D realm. That is who is super duper obsessed with you and falls under your spell super easily, super fast, just off the bat. There's men getting readings about you. We're gonna get more into it about what a tarot reader would say about you, but girl, that's the tea. So let's go ahead and get started here and see what else we could get. Man-eater energy is coming through here too. So there might be a certain type of man or target that you have, or your sights are set on somebody at this time. You're very powerful in your practice. And you're getting stronger with it too. Your magic is potent. So, get it, girly. Let's go. Let's see what's up. A lot of fire energy. Ooh, a lot of Scorpio energy too. Underworld, occult energy coming through here. That magic, that energy is definitely growing. That spark, whatever you're passionate about, babe, that shit is gonna take you far in life if you keep going. Also, the fact that you're remaining grounded with all this spiritual power right now is literally amazing. Your world has been a little bit rocked in recent times, and you're just completely eating it all up, staying focused, staying grounded, staying centered, and a big transformation of your life is happening here. So that's a little side message. Let's go ahead and get into what a tarot reader would say about you. You're a reader yourself. That's what I was trying to get at earlier, but your energy was just so captivating and alluring that I was falling under the spell. I just saw 12:12 on the timer, so what you need to know is the worst is over. It's done. You can tell when people are trying to read you or get information about you. The thing is that the people who are trying to read for you at this time, I'm really getting it's these men that are obsessed with you, and they're really, like I said, these are like more of like mortal men, so they're not really and truly going to psychics and priestesses and tarot readers. They don't believe in shit like that. These are also men that might be a little bit more interested in religion versus spirituality. If they are going to a spiritual person, the spiritual person might even guide them away from you, because they would say like, that's not good for you, that person's gonna destroy your life, that person's gonna ruin you. There's like mixed energy coming through. If a person goes to a psychic about you, they're gonna get smoke blown up their ass. If they're going to a spiritual advisor or like a pope or somebody to seek spiritual guidance from, that person would probably say that, oh, that person's not good for you, they're into some crazy stuff. There's definitely somebody that did get smoke blown up their ass, but for the more mortal people that are inquiring about you, they would not even think to go to a tarot reader. They're gonna take a more practical approach. They might even ask a family member or a friend. So I had a little intermission. I had to go do something, but I'm back, and I know that you can't even tell the difference, but I want to be honest and real with you. While I was away, the vibes that came through was Jennifer's body. So you are like super duper hot, and it's like all these guys want ya, but you might eat them. I'll eat ya. Okay, I'm kidding. So that's what it's giving. There's definitely a sense of danger when it comes to you. So a tarot reader or a spiritual advisor would say that you are a bit dangerous, and whoever is inquiring about you may relay certain information or certain things that happened when you two encountered one another. They'll go tell their friend this, or they'll go tell their spiritual person that they're going to about the interactions that you guys shared, and then the spiritual person, the advisor or their friend would be like, well, that's a little bit of a red flag, or I don't know about that, you have to be careful. There's certain things about you that do scream dark or toxic or red flag or danger, but honestly, when it comes to you, this makes you 1,000 times more seductive. And people, especially the type of men that you attract, these really logical, practical men, they love this shit. They fiend for this shit. It makes them happy. Like, the world that they are in is so logical, so practical, is so boring. You represent some sort of escape from that paradigm, from that construct. And that ability to escape and experience something else and different and a little bit dangerous and fun, like that in itself is like a fantasy come to life, a dream come true. Another channeled song coming through for this pile is Escapism by Ray, and it's honestly a little hard to speak and channel, so a lot of people may lose their breath around you or even stumble on their words. You make people nervous. There is something about you that is a little bit of, oh, you take my breath away. So let's see what else. Ooh, look what ended up actually coming out. Not just playing with us, but actually sliding. Let's see. This pile might have been drawn to other piles. You might have watched this whole reading. All 3 piles. Let's see what else. The way that you express yourself, look at this freaking big ass stack that just came out. Look, what the hell? Thank you, Spirit, but no thank you. That's way too much. There's also a resonance with pile 2 of like the people that are trying to get readings about you or are inquiring deeper about you. Is the fact that they don't even know what kind of information is really coming through. Like, they can't even understand it for real. Anyway, we got the devil. Hello. So what I was saying was the way that you express yourself is definitely highlighted and is definitely alluring to these individuals. What a reader would say about you, what they would end up relaying, is the fact that you are definitely a free spirit. You could be a soul snatcher or a soul collector. It's not necessarily that they're going to a tarot reader or a psychic or a medium. They're more so going to people that they feel more comfortable with. But this is what those individuals would say about you. They would say that they don't think it's a good idea to proceed forward with you. Now, you do offer this very tempting, very adventurous energy, and whoever is inquiring or going and talking about you and asking, should I do this, should I not? There's definitely an indecisiveness, but there's been so many interferences with this reading. I hope that you guys don't mind that it's a little dark. Maybe that fits the vibe a little bit better, right? But even if they are advised to not proceed with you, they would say, but I just want to have fun with this person. I kind of represent a vacation to people, or a getaway, an escape from the mundane, from the boring, from the routine. You definitely shake things up. You also shake things up in the room when you walk in. But people don't understand that you will leave as quickly as you come. And you definitely know how to play the game. You are very flirtatious and open and maybe even sexual and sassy, but that's it. You're not trying to fall in love. You're not trying to be in a connection. You're not trying to move in. And the thing is, the people that you are this more saucy energy with, they fall for you instantly. So what a advisor would tell this person is that you are a player, and that you are more so focused on the physical reward that you can get, or whatever you're after, whatever you're playing for, versus really caring about them and having pure intention. Straight up, there are the readers who would blow smoke up asses. There are those people, but even those people could see that you are not truly meaning well towards your seducer victims, if that's even the right way to put it. I don't know. In this pile, it's like seduce or be seduced. It's also play or be played. It's kind of also an unfair competition, because whoever it is that you're playing against doesn't even know that it's a game. They're not even spiritually aware to know. It's almost like they're losing as soon as they enter. And I don't know, man. And a reader would basically say, I'm speaking about a reader that is not blowing smoke up ass. This reader or spiritual advisor would kind of try to act as their angel of protection and lead them in a new direction, a different direction. But because the soul, on a deeper, more psychological level, wants to be seduced, wants this escape, wants this darkness and danger, because they want it. I mean, you could lead them into the abyss and lead them to their demise. Psychics that are blowing smoke and are kind of on your side, because it's not that they don't see it, they see the truth, but it's like they're gonna say what they need to say in order to make their pentacle. They're like a team player for your wicked schemes. Of course, they're not gonna blow up the spot. Why would they do that? So let's get it. Let's go. Spiritual advisor would say that you are a heartbreaker and that your intentions are impure towards them. They would also say that you are very focused on money, or very focused on whatever material gain that you can get. They would also say that that's all you really care about. There is a higher, definitely divine energy that flows through you, but it's an energy of alchemy. You can transform and shapeshift into whatever the fuck you want to be for whatever the moment requires. So if you need to play this role to get this thing, you're going to do that. And if you need to play that role to get that thing, you're going to do that. So you're a very shapeshifty type of individual. And I'm not saying any of this in a bad way. I'm literally just here to relay the messages. I'm right here with you, sister. If somebody really does know what's up and is working out of a place of integrity, they would say that you are very powerful and that your power cannot be diminished. And you're also somebody that does not give away their power. You stand in your power, you stand in your truth, and you're not fucking around, okay? Knowledge is power. You have the knowledge and you apply it. This is what makes you powerful, as well as the spiritual energies that you harness and work with and transmit through your body and through your enlightenment. You are a fucking spiritual badass. Also, you know how to command the universe and universal forces because of this knowledge that you have. A person working from power and integrity would say that you are just not one to be fucked with. You are extremely powerful and your power is incorruptible. Just like literally a force of nature. Okay. Also, what's really liked about you is your personal self-expression, how you express yourself, and if you are musical or talented in any way, any creative ability that you have, this is also very alluring about you. And with that being said, you can draw people in with whatever talent or gift or expression this is. You can also make money from this. So you can also be using your power or your talent in a good way. Say, for example, like a dancer in a club or people that work in the service industry. They are typically polite. They also have a charismatic charm to them. And whether they're working in a club, a bar, a restaurant, anything like that, any type of nightlife or service industry, adult entertainment industry, anything like that, right? They have a certain allure about them. They carry themselves in a certain type of way. People might say like, oh my God, that person was so nice. I love that person so much. And then the next person could say, well, oh, they were only so nice because they were only doing it for money. So a tarot reader might say that about you as well. They would say that, oh, you only do it for money. That could be true or false. Some of you are genuinely really passionate out here, and others of you really are just doing it for money. It doesn't matter. To each their own, right? I apologize for this reading being literally all over the place. You're literally like a force of nature, and most of the people that you encounter on a day-to-day basis are not as spiritually awake or alive or tapped in as you. It's not a good thing, it's not a bad thing, it is what it is. These people, they wouldn't even think to go to tarot readers or psychics or anything like that. Also, people are not really wishing you harm. Also, the universe works on your behalf at your will. I want you to understand how powerful that is. You are so special. You also could be flexible as well. That's random, side message. But anyway, your flexibility turns people on, babe. Even if somebody advises against you, it's like people's love for you is so strong. They feel so connected to you. They feel such a vibe with you that they don't give a fuck. People are really addicted and obsessed with this energy. They know it's something different. They feel connected to it, but they don't know what it is. They don't know if it's good. They don't know if it's bad. They don't know if it's evil. They don't know if they're gonna die. Literally, they're seduced. Like, true definition of seduced and under the spell. Okay, not play, but for real, for real. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into these charms, my love. Ooh, they got the rose-colored glasses when it comes to the letter E is significant. Ooh, we got W's coming out here. Okay, okay. I like it. These charms are either going to serve you as additional messages or as confirmation. Please take it how it resonates and applies to you. We got that energy of Pisces coming through. So again, very dreamy. This could be your sign. This could be people that are inquiring about you, people that are wondering about you. There's a lot of a higher level psychic, intuitive energy when it comes to you. You could also plant thoughts and ideas in people's heads. Like, you're just a spiritual badass out here. So literally what a tarot reader or a spiritual advisor would say about you is that you are tapped in, that you are also spiritual, or there is some sort of spiritual energy or higher power. Some people don't even know what the fuck it is. They would just say that you're working with something. We have the letter H, we have two W's, one is one is wanting to turn into an M. This could be your initials or the person that is trying to get with you, but also we have W's coming through. So you're a winner chicken dinner. Okay, you got that. And if you are playing the game of life and the game of seduction and are a willing participant and player in the game, you're always the winner, point blank period. Also, when it comes to you, people are definitely wearing their rose-colored glasses. They don't give a fuck about what the truth is. They just want to see what they want to see, point blank period. And your beauty definitely does stand out. Your grace, people could see you do no wrong. So even if you are doing wrong, people can't even see it. They don't even care to see it. You have a lot of spiritual power. These are certain things that you can use for bad or you could use for good. However you decide to use it is completely up to you, my love. I feel like I'm talking to individuals here who are all very unique and different. I have all their own different practices, right? But at the end of the day, there's this underlying energy of, I'm gonna do what's right. So you have power, but you use it with responsibility. With great power comes great responsibility. You are truly one of one. And also the way that you do this creative endeavor, whatever it is, whatever this passion is, like, absolutely nobody does it like you, and you need to continue moving forward on that journey and how you express yourself, because literally it's so special, and that's part of what makes you so alluring and seductive and just absolutely captivating, along with how you look. Like, people really like the way you look, and then your energy and your vibes on top of that, plus you have unique skills and talents. Like, you're literally dope as fuck. And I feel like this is what also rocks people's world, because it is so different and unique that when they do see you, they're automatically like, wow, that's so interesting, and automatically hooked, interested. And you are accepting payment, like, they have no problem paying you. Okay, babe, I hope you enjoyed this reading. You're definitely shining bright out here. The spirit world is definitely wanting to open more to you and work with you. There are certain deities, angels, goddesses. For each person watching this video, I feel like it's different energies and different deities that are wanting to work with you, but you know who is wanting to work with you. And if you're deciding to open that door, a world of possibilities is open to you as you see things in a new light. Also, as you go in a new direction, I feel like your life is completely changing in a really good way. And at the end of the day, you are going to be victorious. So move with confidence. I absolutely love you. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the Patreon for the sexy messages because it gets juicy over there and I would love to have you. Also, like this video and leave me red hearts if you watched all the way through. And I will talk to you later. Peace.